chasing after Sergi. Pika swaps onto him beautifully. Must have been some good communication there. 2v3 into this tight hallway here. Pika's holding the 1v2. Surrender's losing this time, but he picks it up with a stab after the kick. That's in the 2 1v1s. Looks like Surrender is winning his. Nope's down on Stam against Pikas. No, Silver loads down on Stam, sorry. Pikas is one. It's a big snowball for them.
Pikas.
Oh, Clown gets one though. Hold on. They're all low. Surrender gets one as well.
Surrender with the skill hook.
He's getting fainted out, but he's alright. Clown is winning his Stam game. He wins his duel. Sergi's down on Stam. He gets the drag onto Nope too. This guy may be the unknown MVP right here. Holding a duel at such a low level against someone literally 20 times your level.
Moose taking Pikas down.
10 times level. Very stressful. Everyone's low HP. Nope gets the pickup. Oh, Clat. He only just got in the fight after getting hit. GI Aussie picks up a quick kill. Pikas leaves his back open.
Ooh, but
Aussie
it looks like CK is still holding on.
This round. Aussie is carrying. He's got the 3K.
Let's go. He's got the 3K. Give him the ace.
Ace.
Oh,
wait, don't throw it though. Render's low HP and it could happen. I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this. Lloyd picks up one. He's pulled out the clip. He swapped weapons at the wrong time there. A kick. Good morph, but it's parried. Big drag.
See if Lloyd has the reads. He reads the 360.
Z's more.
3v2. Weeks is just gonna get switched on.
Busy running in now to take. Oh, okay, this is getting close.
Ooh. Hippo with no stam.
There. He needed the stam and the kill. Oh,
he picks up a weapon. Oh, the double parry. No Wessex.
Can he use them all? No.
Seriously. Good combo. Now it's Snow and Cheeky against 3 Psych members. Can they hold out? Oh, Snow is dead. Just Cheeky and versus Distro and Night Owl, the combo. Rat versus one top player in OCE. Can he win? Night Owl's currently losing Stam, but he does have the pole hammer. Hits a fat XL. Gets Chamber punished.
Yeah, I see him there.
And is now lost Stam. That is unlucky.
For so long though.
Oh, Dog Breath getting a nice switch. Kinda. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, good switch there.
So yeah, I'll be doing
Good decision. Get some stand back.
Make sure I'm on that.
Right, he's gonna win this. So just one hit.
That like one separate lone jewel far away doesn't normally end up having like an impact on the result, and
Ben with the double
punishes that switch. There, but now it's a 3v2 on that side. Can WSC pull off a miracle? Maybe they can, because 2 players are low. He gets one. Corrales and Tofu are very low HP. Speezy gets a big cleave.
He's just cleaving. Oh my god.
Team hits there.
Ooh, Jesus.
Big cleave. Tofu's one hit though. WSC do have the advantage here, but still very losable. And you know what? Now it looks like they might lose.
Ooh, Cushmaster's. Ooh, what a Wessex.
Here, mate. No plastic in the balls.
That was a pretty gorgeous Wessex. Doesn't matter because that weapon's so quick, he just maintains initiative.
Feints him out. Jesus.
Look at that. Oh! A Power Ranger in a no save his teammate. Enigma needs to finish this duel up quick.
They did say also in your blood brain barrier.
Ooh, what a naughty neutral drag.
Ooh, and he feints him out. Both one shot.
I think I suffer from microplastic deficiency and need more.
Enigma's looking so on right now.
Someone stop
Big
it.
Oh, he's got it.
You can
Last
do it, though.
parry. He's out of range. They're on no stam.
Oh, if he didn't combo there, he would have had tactical miss there coming out from Noodle. Secures the
Where's
bag.
the link? You need to put the link to the thing in the announcement.
It's Excel
The
does.
stream.
Oh, he gets picked up there by Power.
Power Ranger. Don't doubt this man in the 1vx.
Oh my god! Fine spectating.
Don't boil all your stamina.
He's got them all. You don't want to fade him more than once.
Is it on Van? Is it on Van's YouTube?
Be careful your stamina. He's still ahead on stamina, I think, though.
Okay, it's okay. You need to put the links in.
He is.
No.
Tofu putting himself in a bad spot, but he gets some damage off, stays alive. Sometimes you're just gonna play ballsy like that.
Now onto OF, the actually saw trying to get a 1v2 in here. Good trade of hit there. Works out for him. Mano
A lot
has
of
a bit of
stamina
stamina
advantage.
advantage.
Needs to convert it now.
Now,
Well, the
Mano
change
is
is
his
out,
main
yeah.
teacher. This is going to be a harsh
Wait,
one.
so
Probably right
I
after
can say I
beating
don't
this
like Joe
That's
Biden.
it.
Is that
Good
what
time
you're
to
saying?
chamber.
Rated? I can say that.
Oh, and a good frame rate.
Mm, Christ coming in. Feints him. Oh no.
1v2. Winnable. Lux is a bit low on sand. Oh, pressure him first.
And him Price is good at 1vx and he's got good reads, so
Ooh,
Great
we'll
fade
take down
out.
there
Nida.
we go.
Just down to a 1v1. This is the situation he's been looking for.
Oh, he
Dude,
just
everyone
stab
loves me.
feints.
I'm an egomaniac guy.
Good situation. He footworked incorrectly, missed, got hit, and then hit by his teammate.
Nida hitting the wall there.
If in fairness, and Post can clean this up quick, there's a chance. Anyone's game.
Yeah, everyone's power.
Post might lose on sand here.
All that running.
Ooh, I think it's likely he's
Nida.
gonna lose in fact.
Night out.
Oh.
Feints out. Burns gets the switch. It's up to Disenfroll. They're both one hit. He can win this. Nice reads. Oh, he got the first
Oh,
kill.
he gets one.
And Post is already low on stamina.
Ooh.
The two
Oh,
vets.
now coming for Bide. Oh, barely
Or
missed,
4 vets
but
really.
Disenfroll
Nida,
switch.
0 stamina.
Can he save
Gonna
the
go
team?
down.
Oh.
Ooh, double.
So if the B team can beat the EXB team, then the A team can beat the B team. Sure.
Yeah,
Running
yeah, for sure.
previous
Loft
highlights.
gets the
picking up
first
that
pick.
really quick kill. He's down in the 1v1 against Misery. He's starting to lose on stand, but
I don't know if he's gonna lose on because Misery's chamber feint to parry twice, so I think Loth is actually gonna win it. Oh, that crouch makes the difference.
alright. 1vx opportunity for Infernus. Oh!
Zia trying to kill Corralius is outstand, but Billy the Bong is
I
gonna
have
say
to say-
nope and bong him with that big old XC. Oh,
Ooh, it's not over
no.
yet. Feladay.
Underhand switch. He used the underhand to hide his animation. Very tricky switch from Feladay there. And now it's looking like
Ooh,
this.
he gets
CB
it.
are gonna take turn. I like this, the start to this round. Need to be careful, Corralius. Needs to stay alive, win this
Definitely.
this XV1. Oh, but his
Shella
teammate
behind
left
you.
him. Oh, but he knows. The parries are coming out. Oh, the
Down to
round's
Ben.
looking so
Ooh,
good.
Feladay will pick his teammate up. Oh, Ben.
Oh, unfortunate. Fourth this round. Now we've got 2 jewels. Pobo wins his. Up to Feladay now. This dude's really
Ooh,
dangerous.
very composed.
In a 1v2.
Ooh.
And he's already got 1 hit on Pobo. Another hit.
Ooh, Tofu gets a hit off.
Oh,
Ooh.
the kick kill.
Tofu to stay in the to stay in the game.
Oh, they're getting nervous. They're getting nervous.
Just quickly, they can't hear it.
Ooh,
Oh,
Tofu.
this time it's the Sigma team that's looking a bit stronger.
We love.
Now it's a 1-on-3 for Lock. And he's holding his own very well right now.
Ooh.
Cheeky backswing. These double parries. Tank parries a little bit there. Oh, especially with this patch.
Mr. Worldwide.
Imp is gonna clutch that. He needs to get on Cheeky fast. Cheeky, oh, he
got
dies.
him just in time.
Imp.
Fez needs
Yes,
to watch
problem.
out.
Oh! Oh my god! Oh, the New Zealander!
Oh no!
No way, he's gonna clutch that first round.
Oh,
Double cleave there.
ooh. I think Pobo thought that Zaya was going to miss.
But none of it
Ooh.
resulted in any kills.
It's not up to
That's
Mano, it's
bad.
up to Dog Breath, who makes a pick there.
Oh, he
Ooh.
gets two. Ooh, and now Sol looking for the switch. Doesn't quite get it.
Very
He's
funny.
holding his ground.
Ooh.
A lot of duels and they come in and help his teammates. Fez just needs to survive and just killing even with a 1v2 is really hard in Mortal compared to other games.
Good composure by Fez. Not falling for anything. Into 3 jewels here. No one's able to switch. Shella's on low stun, but he does get switched by Lothidus.
This team stay alive. It's a tall order. They win 4 in a row.
Oh, Sol's beautiful roll. It's mostly up to Loft. Sol's running a big risk running into the XP.
Parries the kick.
Nice footwork by Imp. He catches that parry even after getting hit.
Honestly, Soul kept behind him, yeah. I think that's a big.
That's
Great switch by Doe. He's getting in behind people now. Herbo. Not
Ooh,
holding
he
on to
is.
for long enough.
I think it's pretty low on
Fish
stand.
getting tired after last night too.
Yeah, because I thought it
timetable.
was. I thought it was. I woke up early last night for you guys, realizing it was actually like tomorrow. So I kind of screw myself over there, but
Yeah, I thought it was yesterday as well. And I had to double check, but
I'm in.
oh well.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, everyone's in. We just got to change the map. Okay.
Zav, you can't be heard on the stream, I don't think. And also, I've had a couple of people message me saying that the casters are very quiet on stream.
Yeah, you might have to give us an old boost on Discord, the classic.
And then turn your own mic on it.
Well,
Get that all sorted out before the kendo starts, hopefully.
I mean, we can all hear you fine. Hang on, I'll have to bring the stream up.
I haven't heard anything come through on the stream yet.
So I can hear everyone else's voices, but not Zav's.
Yeah, yeah. Bit of a peculiar issue, but
This has got
that's
this.
right.
Can you serenading us while we wait? While we get the technical issues sorted?
This has got this.
Yep. This has got this.
Must be a
Is Steam down for anyone, or is it just me?
That might just be you. Yeah.
Steam's good.
When I like
It could be
open profile shit.
it could be related to your default sound devices, just to do a bit of, pre-told technical issues. So if you have like multiple sources of mics, it could be, choosing from one and not the other.
Yeah, just check over your sources in OBS. Make sure everything's visible, and you might maybe try going to your filter on the audio input. See if you can.
Oh wait, there we go.
Turn it up.
Yeah, thanks, Ben. I think I just fixed it then.
Yep,
That
can
should be
hear
good
you,
now.
mate. If you
Awesome.
can turn your input up though a bit, would be good.
Yeah.
On the stream, not in Discord. You're very clear in Discord.
Players we got here.
Looks like everyone's in and ready to go.
Not seeing Snow from EX. He might be sitting this one out today. Did pretty good last time, but that's all right.
So looking at the teams on both sides, seems like we got for EX, Dia, Imperialism, I believe that's Control, Cheeky Imp, very classic, basically been EX core for around about 2 years, 2.5 maybe, and then Pingu to round it out, Pingu being that dependable glue that keeps it all together, I feel. Muzi is a great team player, whereas on VG we got a lot of returning names, as we know. We got Foe, who took a bit of a hiatus, along with Blade and Jats, but Haikun and Solved have definitely been very active in the meanwhile, so I'm looking to see how VG kind of return to form. I've heard some small rumors that Mano is also returning to play with VG, but he's not shown up today, so someone else would have to verify that.
Zia and Control on the same team. Oh, on EX, bro. What the hell?
Yeah.
Times have changed.
Is that a surprise, Loth?
Yeah, I've heard big things about different players. For example, Chev's being a S2 duelist.
Yeah, Chev's.
That noob is a S2 duelist. Bullshit.
Yeah, no,
It's just been
Shevs
carried by
is-
low ping. That's for real.
He's the new computer. All right.
Impossible.
Yeah, he is. I'd say he has better reading than Jats now. Believe it or not, he's a machine. No man, a machine.
Impossible, bro. I just can't. I need to like experience it to believe it. It's just too hard to believe.
Hey Ben, can you restart the map?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him. Yeah, I'm just gonna give Chosen admin again because I cleared the admin list. Because I think he changed it. Okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'll just let him do all the maps and.
All right. So it looks like we're going to live, right? So it begins. If I'm not mistaken.
Who's
Oh,
taking
no,
the
wrong
kendo?
map.
X or VG?
I mean, EX has some very competent duels, especially I would really worry about Pingu because if you've not versed Pingu in a hot minute, that can be a bit of a tidal force to reckon with. But really, I'm not sure what the record between the two and their kendos are. I just know
Well,
EX are pretty strong, but so are VG.
In their last game, it was down to the last player on each side, and I believe that X won. They actually started a strategy where they were jumping off the edge to stem deny, and so I think we're going to see that come out again.
Toxic as fuck. That's allowed.
It is allowed. Yeah, anything goes.
No, it's
Well,
not.
it
It's
wasn't in the rules.
In the rules, it's no intentional suicides.
Oh.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
if
was-
that
Oh well,
happens.
then strip their victory from the last stream.
Yeah, last time we rolled with it, we weren't sure what to do, but we've got
But
Chosen
yeah,
now.
that's
if
the
that happens.
ingenuity of EX though. You can't
Yeah.
don't hate the
They
players,
bend
hate
the
the
rules.
game.
Yeah.
Nah. That's scummy. What the?
If you didn't
Oh
want them
my God.
jumping off the edge, you would have put in a wall.
If you didn't want them jumping off the edge, you would have killed them before they could.
Yeah, that's right.
Easier said than done. All right.
All right, the beginning lineup is sending Pingu against Haiquin first. It's interesting, like Pingu is a very strong duelist. Oh, no, Imperialism coming out into the ring, and we've lost one of the...
One more time.
Right,
Think they're
third
trying
time
to sort-
lucky.
I think they're trying to sort out some technical issues. All right, let's have a look at some of the weapon choices. I'm sorry, is that solved on a Pingu clone loadout? You think he's actually going to play that?
That's unlike solved.
I mean, I think that's pretty on brand though for someone to,
Yeah.
have a go at Pingu with his own loadout. Very comical.
All right, the round is starting.
Nothing too crazy aside from that. Control being a light armor build with Zoai could be very interesting towards the back end, maybe aiming for a stam victory. But yeah, a lot of standard, very
Pingu
meta
versus
All right, we got a mirror matchup.
Good luck.
Yeah, the mimicry.
Now, Pingu's obviously taking this one. I'm calling it now.
Oof. Jesus.
I'm not sure a mirror matchup was the
Strong
right
style.
choice.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
lag.
again.
It's the first time Mike has 30 ping and he's claiming lag. Pingu just a beast on that arming sword. And there it is, he's taken 2 down.
It's very hard to deal with. So
Used-
fast.
Oh!
Pingu's
And
one of those
Stamp
players-
already out on Blade.
Pingu's one of those players where if you're not used to those animations, dealing with those faint morph hands, not many players use nowadays. It's sort of
There it is. All right,
It
I'm
is a
hoping
very
for
rough start.
I'm hoping for an ace by Pingu.
I think we'll find that Jats is probably gonna be
Yeah,
able to
Jats is
swing
a
up,
beast.
But I don't know if Jats will be able to sustain, 5 fights in a row, assuming he can even beat Pingu here. So,
I want to
let's
see. There's an EU player called Jaska who is probably not as good as Pingu, but he does this buckler rapier shit, and it's like so unbelievably cancer. And I want to see this guy versus Pingu.
Oh my gosh.
Pingu's already
Pingu
up
is
2
gonna
hits.
take out the
Oh,
whole
my
team!
lord.
Wow!
The
Yeesh.
flightless bird soars into the sky right over his opponent.
Jeez, what an opening round for EX.
Untouchable.
Well,
Arming
That's not a
sword
good
buff.
Vanguard. I wonder how they're feeling after that.
I think they're gonna take that one in stride because, look, at the end of the day, it's a 5v5 scrim. It's not gonna be decided by how well they can duel Pingu, hopefully at least. So
It's not, no, that's right. But it is also how quickly.
the arming sword ban immediately with no hesitation.
How quickly, yeah. But in fairness, Solve was on a weapon that he doesn't regularly use. So
Yeah, but that is very typical bans against
Yeah.
EX. It's
I
just-
really want to see someone ban a targeted ban here. We get the pole hammer
Are you running this down?
banned every time.
All right. I'm curious as to what VG's second ban would be, whether they're going to try to double target ban, like getting
Oh, yeah.
charged, assuming
There's-
that's there's a
there's the
spear
army.
ban.
I don't know what backup weapon Pingu uses.
I've seen him use S-Stock. I've seen him use Falchion. He's got some. He's got some options. Yeah, Bastard Sword as well.
Yep. So he still keeps the Taj then?
Yeah, with Bastard Sword, I've seen it.
Hold
with
on,
Bastard,
Avis
Charge.
and Firebomb. Okay.
What?
Well, those are already comp bans, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Spear you guys,
EX Alexa ban Spear. Sorry, just a bit of trolling in the chat
Yep.
by Control.
They don't call him cheeky for nothing.
You
Wait,
guys
is
use
that
the one-handed
is that
Bastard Sword?
cheeky or is it Control?
Cheeky
It is cheeky, right?
And then
Yeah,
Bart's is Control.
Okay.
So EX bans Mole and Arming Sword. And Mole's a bit surprising. I didn't really think anyone on EX uses Mole. However, I just feel like VG really do not enjoy versing it. It's sort of more of a personal preference ban rather than a proper target.
In a few matches, though, the Maul has really made a big impact, and it does have that ability to do it, being one of the few weapons. Well, is it the only weapon that can one-shot a 3-head?
Yes, it is.
It is,
And
yeah.
second ban from EX, pretty standard, pole hammer.
It's banned every match.
Yeah, few
Almost
people
every time,
enjoy
yeah.
playing against pole hammer, especially how high impact it can be in a scrim with a well-coordinated team. It's a very sensible ban.
Absolutely.
Do you guys abuse the one-handed Bastard Sword at all?
Some players here haven't there, but I don't know. I don't think it's really taken off in the same way in other regions.
You're missing out. By the way, it's unreadable.
It's really strong.
Yeah.
It's
Three-hit
a very
slash now.
strong dual weapon.
The Messer seems to be the more common one-handed choice.
I don't know
It's a bit
about that.
short for switches though.
You
Bit
get
short.
outstamped easily, bro. The Bastard Sword's more of a dual weapon.
Yeah.
I think it would be insane on Pingu if he knows how to feint with it.
I just
Is that
think
what he's
You can do
using?
the usual stab morph.
I don't
and,
think you'll ever
like,
get
feint.
Pingu off Arming Sword unless Arming Sword is banned. So
Yeah, well, it'd be interesting to see what he takes in the first round here and whether he swaps throughout the various rounds that go through.
So EX Elect for Steedy Contraband, that's I think right up their wheelhouse. I've seen them do really well in Contraband just over the years. They know how to play in between those pillars. They like those maps that give like Cheeky and Impa the power to duo up in that right side area.
I can't quite remember, but I think the last time EX and Vanguard versed on Steedy Contraband, it might have been 6-7. They did. It was a really close game, and then the next map was the open map. I think it was Steedy Mosh Pit, and that's when Vanguard fell apart on that map. Every other game was really close, like those 7-6s, 6-5s, etc. Sorry, 5-7. But on Steedy Mosh Pit, I think the final score was 7-2.
So just to get through these choices real quick, VG electing for NBC Crest, another kind of competitive staple. I'm not sure why they have a preference for that map, but perhaps the more closed-in, smaller nature of it allows for easier switches. pretty interesting here is Cheeky is elected for North Shore, which is made by Solved, going to VG's home field advantage. I wonder if they have a particular strategy in mind, or maybe it's just to wig their opponents out a little.
Maybe a hidden bit of code put on by Sol? No.
Yeah, and then Haikun finishes up with electing for Mason Inferno, and EX gets the last map pick.
I love seeing Mason Inferno. It's such a
left
nice map.
unbanned. This happens every time. Control gets banned for team killing.
Isn't that like a permanent 10-minute ban or something?
Yeah, I gotta unban
It
him.
is. Should remove it, really.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to turn it up.
Yeah, you guys still play with 100% team damage, don't you?
Yes,
Oh,
and it
yeah.
is brutal to watch. Figure adds the spectacle of everything when something goes horrifically wrong.
It's not too bad in like with these caliber of players, but definitely when you've got some of the newer entrants to the scene, you know, someone using a Bardiche, for example, and they swipe a bit too far through, hits their player.
That is rough.
Perhaps a mole going for a blind switch,
Yeah.
slapping their teammate's head in the first round. Though I don't think anyone in the commentary cast would ever do that.
Yeah, that's because none of us use them all, right?
Yeah, who would use such a low skill weapon?
Yeah, I quit using that.
I'm gonna say
Just
it.
use
The maul
Shella.
requires a lot of skill to use. Every
might
time I
be-
try and use it, it's too
it's
short.
hard to
It's too
range.
slow. You can't
know-
parry if you miss the swing. I do think it requires quite a bit of skill to use them all. People just
Some
hate it because
people-
it's very strong.
Some people might say high skill floor, low skill ceiling. But one thing I've more noticed after I watched
you
a
already
fighting
unbanned
game
himself.
commentary that talked about the difficulty of characters is not really about like how hard they are to understand. It's more like, can you consistently perform like the mechanics on that weapon? So in the context of a fighting game, even like mechanical execution whilst you're in a tournament is really hard. Like people do make mistakes. So
Yeah.
I feel like that might be the struggle point for Mole, is that it can cause a lot of mistakes, but also like the weapon doesn't care for the user, you know? Make one miss, get
That's
banned
right.
once, you're gonna be in a rough position. But none of that matters here
Yeah.
because Mole will not be showing up along with Arming Sword, Spear, and Pole Hammer.
Yeah. And the pole hammer is a weapon that we don't really see in comp much when we've got bans on, because when we don't have bans, there's always a team that has it every game. Like the invasion
sure.
tournament, people were using it every round. There was always
You'd
someone
be
on
dumb not to use it if it's
Yeah.
allowed.
it. Whereas the mall,
Incredible
even
range,
we
incredible
don't
damage.
always see someone on the mall. There is players that like to use the mall and they do well with it, but I just don't feel like it's an easy weapon to master.
It's
That being
also-
said, if you're a veteran and you take them all against a low-level player or a new player, they're gonna hate it, and I feel like that hate stays with you throughout your entire Mordhau career.
yes, it does. All right, so we are beginning the match in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Let's
So
see.
last
Pancake
time we
Boy.
had them playing this round, we had the 3-2 strat being very common.
It's kind of a bit of blasphemy to do so. Otherwise, sending any players
Actually-
out to the far flank. Yeah, here we
Yeah.
go. There's 3-2 split. Sending
Cheeky's
players out to the far
through.
flank.
Hits Blade and Highquin. Highquin down by Cheeky. Huge run through.
Fingers low. Goes down. Oh,
Zia's
Oh,
just
this is
barely
from
got out of
Solved.
the way of losing on Sam. Zia's going to lose their weapon here, and so now it's down to a 3v1.
Oh, shit.
3v1 and Vanguard with the first round this time. That's a very different result from the
Yeah.
Kendo.
Didn't look very convincing for a second there, but they did manage to clean it up overall. Because
They
that round
did,
could have really gone either way.
Last time they had a bit of struggle coming out of the gates as well, and then they sort of started to pull together. But that's a really good show of how ready they are for this game.
Yeah, so we're trying to force their way through those pillars as well.
We've got a 4-1 on our hands.
Solid defense by EX. They managed to push through the pillar.
Vanguard with a double kill, Solve, Blade, and Jats.
but
Cheeky, just giving up 5v1.
VG responded really concisely there, like
They did.
rotate
Held
one player
line.
out from the 2v2 and then got more of a wrap effect having the 4v4 as they were trying to get through those pillars. So must have been some good communication going on.
Ooh.
Cheeky gets a
Cheeky
nice
getting
from
a
there as
very
well.
nice, good swing, good switch by Pingu, and this is a solid EX round. That was
Classic
very
duo.
quick.
5 alive for EX. Nice dominant round, but VG still 1 round lead.
And Pingu is on the Pingu is on the bastard sword.
Hackman picks up
Yeah.
the kill, but he's got control coming up behind him. Will he respond in time? Oh. Control missing the punish. Crucial moment for that team. That side's gonna collapse now. It's 2-2v1s. And now it's just down
And
to
a 4v1. Cheeky again. Final player on EX.
Not unheard of. He's gonna try and lead ways around, get some some tactical teabags in.
You got a little
mental
regen.
damage.
Pingu might be struggling with the bastard sword. It's not as quick.
But he did do a really good job there of securing Blade, who was trying to push through and get a wrap. He shut that down, so it wasn't the point where his team failed.
Oh, nice switch by Blade. Pingu punishes though.
Pingu's on out.
Stamina
Pingu's
on
in this
Soul,
round.
not looking good. There he goes for the switch. Gets taken out.
Zia's
Nice
up
to
on
see
the
Zia
middle
with
count
2
here.
kills.
Imp needs to hold out here or win his 1v2 because Zia... Oh no.
Damn. Imp.
They both have stamina leads,
Jump.
so this might be a bit of a slow round, but Iquin secures his duel, and now...
I'll tell you what though, good round from Zia.
Yeah, he did a lot of damage to
The
that
last
middle
time he was chucked in was when someone needed a piss break. That was a really good round to see from Zia, and also top of the leaderboard for his team.
It's the best in the team, let's be real.
Proving that he deserves his place in EX. This is a strong opening from EX on the mid lane. There, taking out 2, and it's down to a 4v2. Cheeky holding solo against Foe and Jack. And going for the punch gets to kill. All right, calling it. That's the highlight of the night.
Good bit of banter
Shaded
between the two
shot.
teams. Yeah. There's always a bit of history between the XPG. Maybe Gladbud, even.
Oh.
Blade's trying to push through here, but Pingu's trying to control it. Iquin's looking vulnerable here, but Blade covers his back. Alright, Pingu picks up that kill, so now he's a bit on the loose, but...
Trying to go in, gets a nice hit with the Evening Star. And Cheeky, the last one alive again.
Poor alive on VG, but I really felt there was a good opportunity there for EX to pick up a couple kills, especially Pingu was sort of... Had a lot of opportunity there, but VG did an excellent job of covering
Jats is doing a lot of damage with that. What's he on? Exy sword?
Evening
no, that's
Star,
fine.
isn't he? Yeah.
They're stacking the 2 hit to kills on the flanks with conventional wisdom.
Oh, Highquin coming in behind. Solid round by VG so far.
Yeah. It's gonna
And they
require some big
close.
plays. Zia picks up their kill, but all for naught.
Zia holding. Oh.
So is VG just getting the early picks and just spiraling off that?
It's match point.
It's
6-6.
6-2. What a strong start from VG.
Yeah, and
it
EX.
best of
This
5?
is EX chosen map. Yes, it is. It's,
It is an EX chosen map. VG performed really well in this map the last time they versed. Oh, nice play by Pingu.
Oh, Foe's getting past. If in those positions, there might be a wrap on one side here.
So Pingu with the taking out 2. One of them his teammate.
Cheeky taking a regen. And
Imp
picking
managed
up.
to get a stam out in the 1v2, so that allowed Cheeky and Imp to win that 2v2 on the side there. Nice bit of play there.
We might need to update the team names as well. I just noticed.
Oh, yeah, fuck. My bad.
Yeah,
WSC.
Well done,
Look at that.
WSC. Won the round.
Mighty Stallions. Alright, Pingu getting a nice cleave into middle there, but he's taking a bit of damage.
Oh, Pingu, a
Picks up the
nice
fake
stab.
sword.
Going for the switch.
She is in a 2v1 here. They might be dying quickly, and now we got 2 loose players. Solved. Responding to his teammate, but now got stuck a bit.
Cheeky low on stem and in the 2v1. I think this is Vanguard's round.
Good knock.
And there it is. Victory for Panic Parry, also known as Vanguard. Well played. On an EX chosen map as well.
Very, very strong performance.
That-
That's with 8 ping, no less. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That was a
scary player.
very different game to what we saw last 3 weeks ago, I think it was.
Hmm. Well, I saw a lot there.
This was the map where Vanguard fell apart.
Yeah.
But they've picked it again.
Interesting, interesting. Maybe both teams feel like they have something to prove by going back to these maps. One thing I will say is that on those EX rounds, it seems like it wasn't uncommon for them to get an early lead, or even stabilize around that midway point. But Vanguard are very good at closing out those rounds in those more precarious situations. Where I've noticed they've just
Yeah, they're
pulled
clutching
through
up
in
pretty well.
unexpected ways. All right, looks like a bit of delay getting to the 3 and 2, but a lot of 1v1s happening here. Let's see who goes for the first switching opportunity. But no, Self picks up the first duel. Cheeky's forcing the switch, and he gets cleaned up quite quickly afterwards. But it's 4-2. Not
It's
good
a
situation here.
4-1. Zia. Nice play by Zia. Oh, and a kick to finish it. Another strong opening round by Vanguard.
Yeah, Solved there, picking up a really fast duel, especially at this high caliber scrims. So that gave his team the decisive advantage. If he didn't get that duel, Cheeky's switch might have been very impactful. Oh, controls looking in, bit of a rough tape.
Zia low on stem.
Another
you
duel
guys
pick up.
Oh.
Imps ran out of stam, now it's just down to 2 players on the EX's team. They're gonna cycle out Cheeky's stamina, and on the other side, they're just looking to kill Control as fast as possible. Oh, good. Double parry action, but gonna take more
And
than
the
that.
second round to VG as well. They're really trying to prove on this map.
These are like the runner-up games, right? This is
Yeah.
the main 20, right?
No, just some show
This is-
matches. Get the people.
It's just some scrims.
talking.
Yeah, a bit of exhibition.
Alright.
Does this determine anything?
Cheeky gets Hyphen out.
I believe as
Is
some
it the
influence
seeding,
on tournament
or-
seedings, maybe.
Vanguard picking up at the back there.
Alright, it's just down to Cheeky again. Another last alive situation.
And he's low on
Ooh,
stem.
big
But,
team
oh,
kill. I don't know if that's gonna be
Okay.
enough because he is out of stamina, but
it was a stem deny, let's face it.
True, true.
wise decision making.
Mm-mm.
I think EX might have to start taking a look at what's not working in their composition here. Not in terms of the players, but maybe the positions they're getting sent to. And there's an
Yeah.
early switch by Jats. Bo wins that duel.
Again.
And now it's just looking like, even though Cheeky and Imp were doing fine on that 2v2, they just could not get any results fast enough. But now, Vanguard taking the 4th round in a row. This is the moment I would look at my team and be like, hey guys, let's take a pause and maybe figure something out. But let's see
Something's not
how
working.
Yeah, let's see how EX handles this situation.
Oh,
Cheeky's looking a little
nice
bit
fade
there.
by Hyquin.
Yeah. Jats picks
Oh,
up the first
solid.
kill on the duel, and now
Imp in a 3v1. Oh, some team damage.
Pingu might be picking up a kill here to hopefully secure a
Scimitar.
2-4. It's too late.
Oh,
But control
Vanguard
switch.
might have.
It's equalized. It's very equalized. Jats is out of stam. Alright, Pingu picks up the kill. Now it's just down to Hyquin's 1v2. But Hyquin has won these before. The Scimitar out by Pingu. Very interesting.
Vanguard hitting way too much team damage in that round. It really costs them.
Alright, finally a round on the board for EX. Let's hope they can keep up the momentum. Yeah, a lot of
Control
duels,
already,
but
35
Haikuen
stamina.
almost getting switched on. That's covering that switch very nicely. So now Zia's in a bit of a rough spot, even though he had the big play. Imps out of Sama as well. Control, oof, on his last swing getting the kill.
Oh. All right, this is where the Pingu Kendo duel comes back into action.
Oh, I just realized
Haikuen had Chamber Feint to bury. Yeah, very interesting choice.
Haikuen trying to recover stamina.
And
Might have to
reading
pull
the
his cleaver
riposte.
out.
There we
Pingu,
go.
the iron wall. Oh, he's got a cleaver
Quick,
though.
quick, oh,
he's in punish.
No.
Pingu bringing it up to 2
That's
for
the rat
EX.
pack coming out.
In that round, there was just so many moments where coin flip could have gone either way. So that was a bit of a.
That was a
hectic
great
fest.
round.
A lot of
Duels
going
happening.
on, but
Swaps
now
on the
Haikuen's
left.
stuck in between two players. Got a small bit of damage out, so now it's up to Solve to win that 1v2. There's a collapse on the other side, there's 2v3. Not looking good for VG this round. Now down to Blade in the corner, who's going to be
3-4.
swiftly executed.
X just needed a couple of rounds to come together.
Hmm.
Or I should say EX.
I'm curious as to what changed in their strategy, or maybe they just had a bit of a morale boost after taking that one round.
Maybe the coffee finally kicked in.
Haikuen getting paid out. It's looking like that 2v2 is going to enter, and Solved is on a
Nice wire man
sliver of
from him.
HP. Pingu
Pingu
coming
coming in.
behind. He misses. Solved's going to look for a
Solve.
little bit longer, but no. That's...
It was a good hold by Solve there in the 2v1, but that's
And that's-
another EX round, 4-4.
Yeah, 4 rounds in a row for EX to bring it back to tied position. And in this position is where I would pause on BG and ask, what's happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've lost their momentum.
Yeah, now EX have got
It was a
Choke a bit.
solid win in the first round, and now we've got an
Blade's
even
already
game
down
on
in
our plate.
1v1, so he's gonna have to hold out 1v2 against Pingu, which is never a fun position. That's trying to come in and support him. Let's see if Haikuen and Solve can win their 1v1s in time to come back and help that team, but no. It's not looking good. 2v5, and yeah. And here we are.
Pause
BG
going
are
Shit.
pausing
Mental
after losing
reset, mental
5
reset.
rounds in a row. But that is, I think, a good decision.
Good call.
Letting it go to the match point will put your team against the backs against a wall.
How many pauses do they get in a total night? Is it 2?
Sava Ben Rubik, you want to answer that one?
So with the pauses, there's a collective pause like.
Oh, they're already
time
live
pool.
again.
So each team gets 3 minutes total.
Bo getting faded out early, and now Dad's also getting faded out. It's looking like that 2v2 is going to collapse relatively fast. Let's see how the rest of the team kind of holds up here. Cole's looking weak, so is Pingu, but we got 2 people coming behind who are loose.
Getting in, double hit, and he's
my-
down.
Oh,
Wow, clean by EX.
Solved had a
Cheeky.
beautiful moment there, though, where he had a bit of a disarm, a double parry, finishing up on the stunned opponent. It looked convincing for a second there. The X getting put against the wall there.
Switch from Pingu.
First 2 kills, good
Control in a
BG.
2v1.
Looks like they got this one under control. It's gonna be up to Imperialism to maybe make a big play here. Zia in the corner. Oh.
They're
And
not
it'll
giving
have to
it
be a
any-
very big
Out of
play.
stamina. Yeah. Alright, bring it back around. Not sure what they discussed during that pause, but it's definitely helping.
Still match point for EX. Ooh.
Oh, there's some movement on the 3v3 side.
Punish from
Wade's
control.
picking up the first kill. Pingu might be dropping soon here, but maybe even
Trade.
hold to give his team some advantage. No. Alright.
Foe's got to
They
hold
got
this.
kill. Yeah, Foe needs to die fast
Solve
if he has
coming in.
any chance
And
of
there it
remaining
is.
in this round. 26 stamina, 36 stamina. Cheeky. Ooh,
Ooh,
they're not
give me regen.
cycling it, but doesn't matter. They're pretty confident they can just kill him outright.
And 6-6 match point.
Now, if EX lose here, not only will be they down 2 of the rounds of the set, but also that's a pretty big morale hit to come so close and then be in such a bad position afterwards.
It is, but they're playing a very different game to what they were early on.
Some fast pickups for VG. Z is also not looking strong in that duel. Haikuin's pulling out the cleaver. Now it's looking only 1 player left. Seems like VG's got the second round in
VG
the
have
bag.
taken 2 rounds back to back.
And that is a beautiful
They
position.
must be feeling good. Proving that last time they played on this map, it was just a bit of miscommunication or something. That pause working out in their
We
favor.
are going to eXemplar's pick on North Shore, home field territory for VG. But eXemplar's in such position that they're going to have to win 3 consecutive sets against VG, which I don't think anyone's going to reverse sweep of that magnitude in a very long while. Albeit it's a bit of a show match, so who knows what could happen. But yeah, it's
This
looking
is
like
not
VG
the right
might
map.
have this in the
Yeah, I
bag.
just changed it.
I forgot this map existed.
Yeah, it's a great
hell?
map, isn't it, Loftus?
It's
Bring it to you.
variants. If there were players to play, yeah. But
Bring it to EU Mordhau 2 when the day comes.
VG must be riding on high here. 2 rounds up.
Wonder what strategies EX have got in mind for this map to sort of bring it back
This is
to form.
I think this is a great map.
I guess,
Honestly, it is.
Cheeky on the halberd, a very strong choice for him. Surprised I haven't seen it yet. Let's see how the players split up here. A bit of a wide flank on both teams. It's breaking out into duels, but on the left we got a 2v2 going on. Haikuin and Solve seems like they're trying to pull it together, but Pingu's pushing him out.
He's gonna go down.
It looks like Jazz
Oh,
is
good
looking
switch
vulnerable
by
as well.
Solved.
Alright, Jazz picks up
GG.
his duel. Now it's
A lot of picks.
Cheeky. If he wins this here, he can go support his teammate. Oh, that miss just cost him though, so he's out of stamina.
you can go light armor, right? Like you can just.
Yeah, of course. It's not a very popular choice in OC.
That's each round. The first point has gone to Vanguard. That's
Z is electing to take this kind of outer edge. He picks up a nice switch onto Pro, but he dies quickly to Dats. Now Imson 1v2 on the side there. Let's have a look at everyone else. Solve's looking a little bit low health, maybe a bit low stam, but Control with double miss, getting stammed out. Now it's just down to Pingu, one other player. Never mind, Pingu is dead. Now it's just down to Cheeky again. Another one of those 1v5 situations. Electing for a bit of BM.
Eden.
Zio getting faded out twice. Goes down. Cheeky's low here. Oh, cleave.
Oh, good switch by
Another
Imperialism.
cleave.
Turning it around. It's not enough.
Oh no,
They can pick up Haikuin
Still
here.
very winnable, but Haikuin's gonna slip out using those walls. Nice little feature of North Shore. It's very easy to retreat from a fight. But that's still looking promising for EX here. Pingu.
Oh,
Great
movement from
Oh, beautiful round by
Control! What a play!
With that Y
whipping it out.
And 1-1, bringing the rounds to even.
There's actually been a bit of an error on the scoreboard. It should be 1-2.
Yeah, it should be 1-2.
Right now, spectator. But don't worry about that. On to the next round. Imp's on the run. He's trying to look for his back there, but he doesn't find it. But
Blade taken out by Control.
Control, another strong round for him. Let's see if he can
Coming.
continue that momentum for his team before anything goes awry. And that is a convincing round for EX. Haikuin down to Cleaver mode, but
bringing it to 2-2.
Tying up the
scoreboard
scores.
is fixed. I'll tell you what, Control turning on in the last 2 rounds, really pulling his team through there.
Yeah, it seems like Control's a bit the impact player. He's playing that middle position, so he's gonna have the most activity in the map, hopefully. And it looks like some fights are getting pulled towards one another, maybe some switching between Foe and Jazz. Haikuin's running low on stam, but he's staying in it. Zero and Solve taking that 1v1 on the outside of the map.
Control's in trouble
Control's
here.
dead. Now it's Very
Yeah, and
convincing round for VG.
He's in the Bruno corner.
2-3, Vanguard taking the
Oh.
lead.
Jats popping off again.
And Control taking an early switch there, so it looks like Foe's looking for it again. And he, ooh, leg hit, so he doesn't
Control's
pick up
in
the kill,
trouble.
but yeah, Control is in a lot of trouble. EX gonna have to win those 1v1s on the side, but Imp's coming in for a
Help
switch
for
to
a
maybe
while.
help with teammate, but it puts him in a bad position. Pingus electing to help Zia, might be the moment of time they needed. 2v3, but
We saw them in this
That's how we
position
lose them.
before.
and they did win last time, but ooh, Zia gets picked up here. Still winnable, a little low HP opponents.
He's trying to use the wall. Oh, but they trapped him.
Yeah, really nice use of that corner to kind of evade and bait out that one-handed players. Very short range attack, so that's a 2-round lead for Vanguard in this what could be the final set. Figure out a good switch here.
Ooh, good
Haikwan's
switch,
looking
very
vulnerable,
good.
but Blade gets punished. Alright, Haikwan drops early, Solve dies in a duel, and it's a very convincing round for EX. Nice team play, some nice 1v1. Seems like EX got their players split up in such a way that they're all playing to their strengths right now.
Indeed. I'll
Let's see if
hold
they
it on
can keep
Cheeky.
the momentum going. Bo with a nice
on the
switch takes
move,
it Imperialism.
He doesn't get any result from his switch, so now he kind of left his teammate at 1v2 there. Now it's not looking too good for EX.
Kingu, solid finish there on Jats.
Bit of a turnaround here.
Zia winning that 1v1 is going to be very crucial for his team, but
Control
VG have
regenning.
left a good situation for Haikwan here, if any, because at least
He
one
needs
of
to
them
get.
is
Oh,
one
he gets a hit
kill.
in. Another hit.
Oh, and if we were to get it, it would have been that gamble there, but no such luck.
And back to 4-4, even
Sure.
rounds.
So he just goes back to Solved, and he takes
Oh,
a good cleave
Solved
for
with
it.
Double cleave there.
Yeah, beautiful moment from Solved, and now EX is in a really bad spot here. Cheeky, very low stamina. So is Haikwan, but Haikwan's got a backup weapon.
Zaya's
He's not
stand
dead yet.
Haikwan.
Alright, it's now down to Zia to maybe 1v3. And that hit will
Not
help
be
the
enough.
process, but yeah, always a rough situation.
4-5
And
to
it's
Vanguard.
very close.
Inching closer and closer to the finale. Zia once again kind of in between multiple players.
Jump from
but
Haikwan.
dodges out 2 players, punishes. That's a beautiful moment. EX
Solved in a
Blade down.
1v2.
nice kills on the right side. There's a bit of a snowball going on. And there's not going to be much chance for a reversal for BG.
Come on, Jats. Easy. Go. Neck and neck.
5-5.
Holy moly.
And there's the first pickup for BG. That could be exciting.
So Pingu can go turtle mode here and hold.
With the active parries and the
Easy.
great switch potential. Oh, Haikwan with that brutal
3v3.
Still a
down
3v3.
underhand.
BG, the underdogs in this scrim.
Oh, but winning that
Could be
duel
the
there
deciding
will
pick.
help
That
their
was
team so
decisive.
much. They have fed a little bit of stamina to Cheeky, but it matters not. And that is a very clean 2 1v1s getting one there. Say that 10 times fast.
We've seen a lot of rounds where Vanguard are just looking behind, but they managed to pull back and take the
Surprisingly,
win.
Vanguard have probably won more duels than they have like on switches. That's what it feels like to me at least. Very different from what happened in the Kendo.
Maybe they were
Could
just
be-
hustling in the Kendo.
Yeah, yeah. Could be. Or maybe Pingu is just uniquely strong at duels.
Well, and also he doesn't have the arming sword anymore. I wonder if that's had much of an impact on the outcome here.
But Jats is dead on the far side, but Imp's gonna have to run a mile to get back to his team. Now, once again, back to the 1v1.
So
And that 2v2
Pingu
getting lost
doing the
there.
best he can.
Another beautiful feature of North Shore is that with those outside walls, even though Imp got 2 1v1s.
see how they play this. Solves one shot
completed.
to the exit.
Yeah, match point here for BG as well. Oh, and a nice
Queen.
Couldn't quite get away there.
combo.
3-0.
That's 3-0. Wow. Vanguard taking the win in a fashion like that on the last scrim for Zav being in the country.
And that was dominant.
Yeah.
Even though some of those sets 5-7, 6-7, still coming out 3-0 over the top of your opponent, that must feel great.
That hold
Wow.
which Solve just did on North Shore, that was fucking insane. Yeah, Terra. Yeah, Terra knows what's up.
One thing I wanted to say there is that Imp had a really good round on that last one, picking up, like, winning 2 consecutive 1v1s, but because North Shore, you can get stuck on that outside edge, and then you have to run halfway across the map into another 1v1. He couldn't make it to his team in time to save either of his teammates, so he did the best he could, but yeah, definitely feels like map choice kind of hurt their play a little bit there.
Perhaps it was very close. In any case,
X
Awesome
took a little bit
plays.
to get the momentum. EX, I should say, took a bit of time to get their momentum flowing. It wasn't really till the halfway through the second round where they really started to show up.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start for them, but I think they definitely brought it.
They
started
did, yeah.
waking up, so to speak. Very strong kendo though. That was nuts from Pingu.
Yeah, but seems like kind of Vanguard took it in stride, like I said, and just they thought to themselves, well, you know, it's not gonna be decided by how well Pingu can 1v1, because at the end of the day, we're not gonna, you know, 1v1 Pingu 5 times in a row. We're gonna show up as a team. As well as, you know, the arming sword ban definitely helps a lot against, you know, Pingu, can help you manage a bit of the chaos.
Yeah, I was noticing he was getting caught out a little bit on Contra. I think maybe it took him a little while to adjust to the different weapon. Just with the speed, I think.
Yeah, you
Especially.
saw him switching around from Bastard Sword to Scimitar, just kind of a bit over the place, so it may be a bit difficult for him to kind of find position into those scrims. But suffice to say, very, very strong performances from VG. A lot of the players really showing up, especially Jats, with that absurd ping, usually top fragging most of those sets.
Yeah, I wonder
Control and Imp also doing really amazing
Vanguard
as well.
have been practicing a lot, you know, in-housing and
No, they've definitely been showing up to
doing
Scrim Syndicate
scrims.
a fair amount, and they are not a weak team whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think when it comes to eXemplar and VG, when it comes to actually setting up proper scrims, this is what they're asking for. So the intent I would have Absolute and Ben would be, I guess, to ask Imperialism and Hyquin probably like every 3 weeks to 4 weeks, like minimum, you know, just to keep setting the scrims up.
Yeah,
for
once a month.
Yeah, just because it's good entertainment, but also it allows them to actually, you know, focus on
Get in the zone.
yeah, getting in the zone for their own teams. So yeah, but
Really tonight was an unexpected result. I did not
Yeah,
expect. I
definitely.
did not expect a 3-0 result from the end of the game. And even the final 2 rounds, I think they both ended up 7-6, right?
7-5 on that last one. So
7-5 on the last
not
one, which is
quite,
still a
but-
really close game.
Yeah. I mean, well, the one before this, I think it was like the 7th Prime Scrim, EX versus VG. Even though that was 2-1, that third match they did was a 7-5. Or no, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7-6. Sorry, like that was still really close, but yeah.
Yeah, didn't have snow though either this week.
Yeah.
Maybe that was a bit of a mix-up.
Yeah,
Having
it's-
Zia in.
we can only speculate as to maybe where the differences between the two teams lie. Could be Fiji have been a lot more active, been showing up for more scrims prior hand. Because I know even though eXemplar scrimmed against Syndicate the last night, they weren't taking it as seriously as they could be. And maybe that could have played a factor. It could have been
Yeah,
the fact that,
you
like we said, Snow
yeah.
wasn't there.
You're
It's
definitely right,
crucial.
Shella. So even organizing this scrim was pretty hard, just because it was hard to actually make a time and date for both teams. Because we wanted to, like, we were talking about times for like Saturday, for Friday, just to get a date and time.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I think even getting a Sunday for 6 p.m. was still pretty hard for both teams. But I'm glad they showed up. So thanks to eXemplar and
Yeah.
VG.
All right, MVP. Who's getting awarded it? Jats.
I mean, Jats is a pretty obvious choice usually, but I feel like to some degree, I felt like I saw the most big plays coming out of maybe Solved. Seems like I had a lot of clutch moments there, but it's a bit of a hard chop up for VG because Jats and Solved did both really well. But
I think
definitely-
Jats had like a higher baseline consistency, but there was probably more areas where Solved really did make the difference for the team.
Yeah, like who I noticed, like I was pretty quiet during because I was trying to focus on streaming, but Solved with that Mesa was unreal, man. Especially on literally that last round on North Shore Mason, he held like a pretty important hold, which definitely got the win.
That's the beautiful thing about Mesa with its speed, with its ability to pull out switches. There's an amazing 1vx weapon. So really playing to the player's strengths in terms of his awareness, his movement, his 1vx capability, and he's using the right weapon for the right job. But as Jats saw that human computer putting him on that 2-hit to kill, he wins consistently, gets those results, and he's just a reliable player. Always has been, probably always will be. I think it's something to do with his standing desk, just makes him, a solid stature. You get what I'm saying there?
Yeah, the iron wall from Jats there. And I've got to say, though, I think for me, the round I liked the most was that 2v3 where Control just, I don't know what he did. He just switched on and really getting the 3 kills for his team there at the end to take the victory with help from his teammate. But he he was on point in that round. And then the next round following that as well, he kept that momentum going.
Yeah. What are your thoughts, Lothidus? What did you think?
I saw some solid performance from the Control, to be honest. There's a lot of great holds I saw from him in the scrims. He stayed alive for a lot of the rounds.
That's one thing I'd probably... Yeah, there's one thing I'd probably like to highlight about EX's team is that it seems like their players have a lot of diverse strengths. So I saw Pingu got an amazing amount of protecting his teammates, some nice 1vx holds, some good team play as well. He is sort of that glue that binds eXemplar together, protecting his teammates, being a very annoying presence to deal with as well. He's sort of adding a modifier bonus to your own team because it's fun to team play with Pingu, and you hate to team play against him because he's just such a presence. He's very difficult to work around when you're versing him. So
he just comes out of nowhere as well with the stabs he has. And I know he was on the Bastard Sword, which isn't his preferred weapon, but some of the stab switches he had there, there's no way for Vanguard to read where he's coming from and hitting them right in the head, getting that huge damage out.
And to highlight just another player I thought did quite well was Imperialism was definitely winning quite a bit of those 1v1s, but however, they weren't usually the biggest impact plays of those rounds. Those were some of the rounds where VG had some really nice moments, which I'm sure Hyquin, who has just joined us, would like to tell us about. Oh, God knows what.
The big Hyquin. Good to see you, bro.
Congratulations, Hyquin. Very solid game.
The Polax master.
Yeah, it's good. After the Kendo, I didn't think we'd be we'd win like that. But
Yeah,
yeah.
that kendo was scary, bro. Like Pingu fucking popped off. I've never seen that from Pingu.
Yeah, we're gonna put Solved on the pole hammer so we could just outstam him, and then he's like, "Nah, I want to go Pingu build." And like, Pingu. So he did that and he got wrecked. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
that,
maybe.
it was like
Obviously, after the kendo, the targeted ban came out. Was that because of Pingu's performance in the kendo, or was that planned beforehand?
Yeah, sort of. Like last time we versed, we didn't ban it. So, and we lost. So this time we thought, yeah, may as well ban it. And then we got like aced in the kendo, so we definitely banned it. And then yeah, I think maybe losing might have been a blessing in disguise in the kendo because the rest of their team was a bit like they didn't get to practice at all against us, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then we banned the arming sword, so now Pingu has to play something else. Yeah.
So that's the high end strategy, is it? You just lose the kendo on purpose. Don't give the
Yeah,
rest
totally.
of the team a
We
chance.
didn't want to win. Yeah, we
And then win on the opponent's map choice. So I mean, if that was all part of the plan, completely.
It was a
genius.
power play,
Yeah.
bro.
That
Nah,
first
it was luck. They played well. But yeah.
They did play well. Especially they really showed up from halfway through round 2, where they pulled back. I think it was 5 games in a row, and then you had the pause.
Yeah, yeah.
What happened
happened in
during
that
the pause?
Yeah.
Which map was that?
That was on NBC Crest. We're kind of curious as to you guys had to take a quick pause there. What was going on? Were you rallying, talking strategy? You know, putting on some music? Give us
Taking a toilet break. What happened?
I actually had Jack Johnson playing the whole time while playing that, so just mellowing me out. But no, we just spoke about like who's dying first, like who wants to fight who, why are we losing these rounds, and then we switched it up, and yeah, that was it.
Well, it paid off. You ended up winning the second round, and I think it was 3 rounds in a row to take the victory.
Yeah, it's very it's like flipping a coin against those guys, man, because they're also mechanically good. Whoever
It
really gets the
definitely-
first pick, it'll snowball.
Definitely felt like some of those rounds, just like BG picks up a kill, EX then picks up 2 kills, and then you guys win a 2v3 somewhere. And it just, I could at no point say like, unless it was down to like one player on each team, I could be like, all right, this is still anyone's goddamn game because these players will not relax. They won't give any quarter. But there any moments you had where you were thinking, oh shit, that was a bad mistake, or that player just did something insane, we're in trouble, or like anything that stood out to you as a bit dicey for your liking?
There was one where I think Jats TK'd. It was like we were up like 4-2 on NBC Crest with like 4 people alive, and he TK'd Solved by hitting him twice, and then we lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely cost you the round there, I think, because you guys were ahead in that round. But for the majority of the round, you guys were behind. Like we'd be on the stream saying, "Oh, look how low health they are, or how low stem they are." But then you'd pick up a kill and just instantly turn around the round.
Yeah, I think again that's just mechanical. Like as long as you have stamina and you're one hit, you can make anything happen really.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Well,
A
proving that.
message for the people, you know, don't give up until your HP reaches 0.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Don't
or
die
you
with
see
stam.
5 of the enemy running towards you, then all bets are off.
One thing I say, we didn't see much of a highlight. Maybe you didn't get put into that situation that much, but Haikun, where was the big cleaver 1v5?
bro, almost, man. Almost. There was one on MVC Crest where like I fainted out Pingu. I didn't think he'd fall for the feint, so I just kicked. And then I was like,
saw that, and we were like, oh, you know, it was
and
one of
there's
those
another one on
moments.
North Shore as well, where it's me versus controlling Pingu. And I don't know if you remember, it was sort of like in the blue team spawn, where it was a 1v2 and I got them both pretty low, but then I just died.
Yeah, I was watching that, and that was a bit of a moment. Was
Yeah.
there any players on EX that you were like, I mean, maybe aside from Pingu, as his name's been mentioned a couple of times, any players on EX you thought were pretty notable, had some great moments across all the scrims, or threats you were keeping your eye out on?
I think Control's pretty good. We don't really verse, like we've versed all the other blokes a lot, so. But Control's got sort of like a different style. It's quite unique. So I think he pulled off some 2v3s as well. It was good.
Yeah,
playing.
he did.
Yeah.
That
Probably
was
Control.
on the final map.
Yeah.
It was a great game. Were you expecting a result like this?
I mean, I'm thankful for it. It's good, but I thought it would be like maybe go to 5 rounds, maybe 5 maps, but a 3-0 is definitely good. I don't think they've
Well,
been playing as much, so we have been playing quite a bit in the last week, so
I was
paid
wondering
off.
that moment you guys won 7-6, that must have been a massive morale boost for your team, and maybe not so much for EX because they almost had that set. And if it was 1-1, we would have seen overall a much closer game. But going into North Shore being up 2-0 after a game that reverse sweep on them of 2 rounds, that's a really nice position to be in.
yeah, we were laughing and sort of barking in the team chat.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. There you go.
but I mean, last time we versed, they won 3-1, right? But
Yeah.
I
They
think
did.
4 of those maps we were the first team to 6, so we just had to, get that last round, and I think we're working on that. So yeah,
It
it's good.
must have been a huge confidence boost how dominant you were in the first map as well.
Yeah, we're just switching up where people go and just like who likes to play where, and it sort of worked out in our favor. So
Yeah.
I did
And
notice, I did notice from Embassy Crest, the second map Haikun, I noticed that Solved, he was very focused on going to Pingu straight away with that Mesa. Yeah.
yeah, he calls himself the Pingu Killer. So I mean,
Solved.
you stood here first. I do have another question, which is last time you guys played, which was about 3 weeks ago,
Yep.
NBC Crest was you guys picked that map. You lost it 7-2. This time coming out with a 7-6. Did you pick that map because you had something to prove?
Nah, last time we won Embassy Crest, we were down
Did
like
you?
yeah, we were down like 6 rounds and we came back and won like
Oh,
6
that's
rounds in a
right.
row.
I
Ah.
So
apologize. There you go.
nah, you're right. So I was like, oh yeah, we're playing that map like 100%, and yeah, it's a good
And
map.
just to pick
It
your
is a good map.
brain one last time for a small moment that I really noticed back on Stieg Contraband. There was this round where EX were doing this extremely aggressive 3-man push through the pillars, right?
Yeah.
And I saw, from your perspective being on the right side, one of your players at 2v2 kind of backed off and went into that kind of rapping style as they push through the pillars. I wish I knew the round number for you so I could tell you, but was there a bit of communication like, hey, EX are like barging through, we have a good opportunity here to kind of get a nice curvature on them or a wrap? Because it became a 4v4 on that left side, and you guys really cleaned up there, so I was wondering if that was coordinated in some way, if you know the moment I'm referring to.
Nah, sorry, I don't.
That's alright.
But I remember they pushed through mid quite a bit and they're pretty aggressive. But when that happens, like we're ready for it. I mean, we scrimmed against you guys, and you guys are pretty aggressive with like rapping on contra, so it was good practice. So yeah.
Oh, thank you very much.
No worries.
Gave you a bit of prep for the EX playbook.
Well, yeah.
Alright,
Thanks.
we'll keep that in mind.
Thanks for joining us, Lothidus and Shella. It was good to have you guys cast, and Loth, it was good to have you back, man. I'm sure a lot of people enjoyed having you back in, back for Oceania for a bit. But like moving forward from this scrim, I'm gonna be away for like the next 3 months. I'll be back, hopefully September 20th. But any sort of Primer scrim up towards Mason Cup, it'll be Absolute Bot and Ben Rubik. So if you wanted to pop in for like another Primer scrim, especially against with EX and VG, just let them know, man, and Shella yourself as well. But yeah,
You're right.
I'll be.
Yeah, we'll be riling up our teams, Syndicate A and B. We got some things we're working on the inside, so we'll be excited to see some scrims coming up next couple of weekends.
Yeah.
But we'll see if any teams are willing to take us after our, I think, pretty solid record.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened whilst I was gone for a month, but I think we're holding up pretty well.
Like it's been really good. Like I've been logging on every night, and I've basically seen teams scrimming like pretty much most nights, or at least every second night. And like to me, it's just good to see. It's good to see like Oceania is like really popping off this year. So yeah, I hope you all have a good rest of the year, and I'll see you when the tourney kicks off. But yeah, cheers for the
wonderful
for the scrim.
Thank you for hosting everything. It's been a pleasure.
Now, just a quick thing before we close off the stream. Oceanic Jewels. So there is a couple of things I just want to save, if that's all right with everyone else.
Yeah, some quick announcements would be good.
Yep. So I do have plans to run a first to 3 for who were the top 10 on the leaderboard, which was, let's face it, a lot of them were EX and Vanguard. But I'm upping the prize to $50 for the winner of that tournament. I will message you all individually over the next week and organize a time, and then maybe we can get some people in to stream it. As well as that, Jimmy and hang on, let me just go to the clips. Jimmy and yes, it was solved. You guys will both be winning a $20 either Steam gift card, or I can shoot you $20 to your banks for being the only two to put in clips during the time frame that I gave to get a clip up to win the prize. So congratulations to both of you. I decided to give you both a $20 prize there.
Let's go,
DM me
Saul.
if you're listening. If you're not, I'll shoot it through to you. Finally, I will be resetting the ranked leaderboard tonight. So we'll start fresh. Hopefully we see a new top 10, but very strong players on the top 10.
Yeah, this is sort of my time to shine because I wasn't here for the duel rank. Like, I love dueling, maybe more than anyone else with an addict. So, you know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it hard.
Oh well, hopefully for number 1 on the leaderboard.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right.
As well as that, we do have 2 modders, Reggie and someone from Southeast Asia, Katao, working to try and get the 3v3s to work. It is very difficult. We'll get there eventually, but it's going to take a bit more time than we initially thought.
All right.
That's it.
That.
Awesome.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
Well,
And thank you, Haikun, for coming in as well.
Yeah.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah,
just
thanks,
listening,
Haikun.
boys. That was fun. See you on VR
Love you,
channel.
Haikun.
Yep. See you, boys.
Yeah, what?
Real.
You gotta do that again. I haven't seen you in so long, bro. What? And he's just gone like that.
Go find the elusive Haikun, Lof. He's calling for you.
He's calling my boyfriend.
Yeah. Some things never change. All right. Oh, thank you for having me.
Great game. Thanks, Shella.
Yeah.
I hope we can have you again, mate. You really brought a lot of flavor to the stream.
Some people might say too much flavor, you know?
No, mate, you were amazing. Thank you so much.
All right.
Yeah, cheers everyone. Thanks for watching the Twitch, and cheers for watching the Scrim. And yeah, thanks Shella, Loth, and Bot, and also Ben and Chosen as well. Everyone give a happy birthday to Chosen. Next time you see him.
Oh, wonderful.
Yep, make sure to do it. We'll announce it in Lemon so he gets lots of pings right now.
Sweet, wonderful. All right.
Awesome. Thanks
Have a good
everyone.
night, boys.
See you
Thanks,
later.
Matt.
Catch ya.